What's going on, my web doers? If you guys read the Clone Conspiracy arc, no spoilers for those Spidey fans who weren't aware or even read it, which I can easily tell why. Ben Reilly has fell to his untimely demise during the Peter Parker Spider-Man number 75. But you know what Dan Slott did? He just resurrected him. He managed so by bringing in Miles Warren, who then, by sheer coincidence, found the dust of his creation. This is a bit confusing here because how the freaking Jackal could be at this exact time and at the exact place to find the remains of Ben Reilly himself? And all to add more plot holes to the mix, how somehow Warren even resurrected Reilly by collecting the dusty remains and brought him back to life from there. I may be no scientist, but how do you even bring back a living being that is dissolved to dust back to life? Even whoever made up this bullcrap, Dan Slott himself said, and I quote, "Ben is tough because the last time we saw him, he was goo. He melted into goo. Goo isn't giving me much to work with." This decision to bring back Reilly pretty much contradicts everything Slott says about him not able to be returning from his clone dust. And oh, what makes this so-called twist so bad is the fact they fucked him up with so much bad torture, made it time to reach it to the point where he felt he could change his personality into his evil way. Like, by the way, that goes without saying, it goes to show how much it goes against the real Ben Reilly. And I can easily tell those big fans of Ben Reilly are going to be so upset about this. Okay, I think I burst out my rant about the dead no more crap a bit harshly there. Anyway, back on topic, it's confirmed after the Clone Conspiracy ends, which hadn't yet but will be, and again, spoilers, Ben Reilly will realize the error of his ways, at least what I can assume, and tries to move on from the horrors he inflicted upon the world with the new you, reanimated drugs, along with the resurrection of Spidey's deceased loved ones and enemies for the sake of no one dies purpose or whatever, and tries to move on with his life as he did back in the old days of the Clone Saga. Additionally, not only will Reilly be the main show of his own comic, but Kane will be tagging along as well. From my perspective, Kane's role of searching for his once long-time adversary is actually something I'm very intrigued about, because back in the old days of the comics, like in the 90s, I find it fascinating how Kane and Ben Reilly clash off on each other and the relationship they develop together, making it very perfect to why he should look for the one man he's been trying to make his life a living hell out of, and more ironically, his idol. As a matter of fact, this makes it very close to how Kane stalks around Ben Reilly because he thinks he's the original Peter Parker, which is actually a homage to those times. Another thing, I want to give my opinion about the costume design for all new, all different Ben Reilly Scarlet Spider suit. Well, I find it pretty, well, okay-ish looking. It does bear a strong resemblance to one of the Spider clones, Spider Side, except only a little skinnier and an additional hoodie. Although the rest of the design is, yeah, a bit good, still not fond of the mouthpiece because it makes it feel out of place even for Ben Reilly. Heck, I can't even help but thinking of being another evil clone in that outfit, but let's hope they won't use the mouthpiece much. In conclusion, if we're going to go with this Ben Reilly series again, I want them to explore more on the Ben-Kane relationship like they always had in the past, but with even more depth, because from what we see of Ben Reilly and Kane Parker at this time of age. It's almost like they're the opposite of each other than the time of the Clone Saga, where one's the good and the other the bad, which makes it like a reverse role of kind. Same ideals but different methods of ways, which makes the two not only fascinating but also a big deal when it comes to the two characters' relationship to play out. Another thing, be sure Ben Reilly won't go through any of the corrupted evil crap ever again and try to repair the damage that inflicted his personality. As we all know, the ones that read the Clone Conspiracy comics at this point, Ben Reilly was given a run in this arc, which made him go out of character entirely, because every Spidey fan knows for a fact Reilly shares the same traits as Peter Parker. With only his sense of responsibility and justice so heightened, he always knows the difference between rights and wrongs. But in this, it felt out of place for him. Like, why would Ben Reilly, who despised the Jackal, follows in his crazy melomaniac clothing ways? It just doesn't feel right. That's all I could say about the return of Ben Reilly, the original Scarlet Spider, getting his own series again. What are you guys' perspective about this? Are you hoping they'll fix the problems with Reilly in this new series for him? Or expect another mess crunch for him? Either way, I hope you guys like, share, subscribe. Until then, I'll see you with those later.